What's up, Sierra Leone? This is your boy Emmanuel the 600, and I'm back at you with another one. And today, I'm writing a red letter to Kao Denero. He's been showing me love and support, man. So you go to my comment section in one of the videos I uploaded recently, you notice that he dropped a comment. I love and appreciate him for the support. And he's one of the artists that has really been on the internet, looking at everything. So best believe anything you say about him, anything you post about him, he sees it. If he doesn't react, that means, well, he just didn't want to react. Because he updates, and I think he's the one handling his own social media platforms. He's actually the one handling his own social media platform. So you can see he's in tune with his audience. So yesterday, I wanted to talk about it. He dropped a teaser of the Think About It video from the Heroes album. When I saw it, I thought, oh, has he dropped the Think About It video? Because the video garnered a lot of conversations online. He wore a particular attire or costume in this video that people thought, oh, Kao, you don't know how they dress. Just because of the costume he wore for one of the shoots or one of the scenes. Excuse me. In one of the scenes he shot, he wore this African-like print. I don't know if it's like a traditional cloth or color or print from Sierra Leone, but he wore it, very colorful. He matched it with, a Louis V Air Force One. And yeah, it had people talking, oh, Kao Denero doesn't know how to dress, Kao Denero that, Kao Denero this. Amidst this same conversation was when he touched the ground, which also sparked another conversation and sparked the whole challenge, touch the ground. Then everybody, they want touch ground. This is the same video he's hinted that he's about to release. And looking at the video, I saw one structure at the back. It looked like an abandoned structure because it was bushy, it was weedy. So I talked about it and I was thinking it's like an old fort. It looks like a historical place in Salon. But today, your man them come give updates on it, because that was one of the things I was really watching out when I was doing one of the reactions. I'm like, this place really stands out, for me. Is it like a museum? Is it like an old fort? Is it like a historical grounds? But today, I think after watching my video, he's clarified it, because he knows a lot of people, they won't know what really they go on in Sierra Leone, and they won't know the history of that building. Big up to Kao Denero for always supporting and watching my content. So today he just uploaded 3 minutes ago, and he's saying the building right behind me was the hub for higher learning in the whole of West Africa then. That means it's a historical place. He said the building right behind me was once the hub for higher learning in the whole of West Africa. The Fora Bay College was the first university in West Africa. The first university in West Africa. And it was located in Sierra Leone. Professors, early leaders of Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, Gambia, and even Cameroon, plus plenty attained higher education through those walls. That means this is a historical site. Sierra Leone, this is a historical site that needs to be protected. Some of the early books that were used to teach must still be kept in this place. If what Kao, the last King Denero, they talk about really be factual, then I beg your pardon. This place should be refurbished. It should be refurbished as SAP, ASAP. Because how can we let such historical sites rot? We should have old books. We should have old furniture. He didn't state when this, when they actually built and commissioned this, and it started operating as a place of higher learning. He didn't really state, but this is the Bay College. I remember when he went to the new one, he talked about it being the oldest university. But this site is a historical site that people can come and visit, and this is the very place so many leaders passed through. The first university in West Africa. Do you know how big that is? We should have the portraits of so many lecturers, past and present, that taught in this university there. We should have images of the first vice chancellor of the university there. We should have the first books there. We should have a whole article on this university. Why are we not having it? Because I didn't even know. I saw it in the first lecture he did, but I'm like, But he's really showed me that was the new place. But this is the first place, first university. You could see the bricks that have been used to carve the building. These bricks, we should know the history of the bricks. Yes, because it stood, and it's withstood the test of time. Why should we leave it as a home for reptiles, mouse, vagabonds? We shouldn't. This should be a historical site that people could visit. This is tourism. This is money for the salon people. Since Kao Denero is the entertainment ambassador, and he's brought this to light through his video shoot, I know he can talk to His Excellency, the President, Prez.Bio. Quickly, they should do something about it, because this is money for Sierra Leone. This is one place I would like to visit and learn the history. What is the history of the university? How did they get there? Because the first university in West Africa is enviable. What are we doing, Africa? Today, people visit Egypt to look at the Great Pyramid. People argue that civilization started from Africa because of the Great Pyramids. Why? Because it has been preserved. It has brought in millions for their economy. It has put their economy on the map because a lot of people visit the Great Pyramid and want to know about the mystery and how it came about. What are we doing, Sierra Leone? This is a red letter to salon people then. They should look at this building. At least maintain the building. We should know the history. I am so sad. Should this happen? No. But he's brought to light through the video shoot he did. Because I'm looking at this building and I'm like, yo, is this a historic site? If you go back to my previous video, I think the one he commented on, I was trying to talk about the ghetto, Africa thing he did, and I was talking about, he's shooting the Coming to America in America. Yeah, I did an episode on that. You can check it out. So I was actually thinking, is it a fort, an abandoned fort, or what? Because I'm seeing the building is abandoned, but immediately I saw it, I'm like, yo, this must be historic. It looks like a fort. What is it really? Come on, Sierra Leone. This is a red letter to the whole of the Salon people them. Please make it a point, because this is money. If his statement is actually factual, that this is the first university in Africa, that means it has raised a lot of leaders. You should protect this site. It should be active. Come on, y'all. I can't imagine the number of people that would fly from the diaspora and in the world to come and see this very site. Because this very site has trained a lot of people who should have all their portraits and their placards on the walls. That all these people, all these leaders passed through these great walls. That is how it's supposed to be. Maybe it's not intentional, but today I've written my red letter. And I want Kao Denero to get it, and I want the president to get it, and I want the tourism minister in Sierra Leone to get it. People should know about this building. You should have a whole documentary on it. You should have a whole history behind it, because this is a cultural site. We shouldn't let it rot. We should know about it. All right, and this is my red letter. Thanks for your cooperation. Signed.